It's Murphy's Law. There's been a few things where I do it off camera, it's perfect. I go to do it on camera and it doesn't work. And I'm using my hand inflator instead of Legenda. Because A, I'm not sure where Ron put the Legenda. He uses that all the time. And B, I've hurt my arm, so I'm hoping to build back some strength. I don't know why I tied those individual. So you want to tie two together. Okay, I'm going to put one set around this blue balloon. And another one around the other blue. Okay. I'm going to bring one to the back, one to the front. One crossing that way, one crossing this way. That way. I just want to see if this is going to work with the same colors. And I'll redo it because I know I'm probably going too fast. Yep. It's working now. I just wanted to show you that I do get it to work. Okay. I am going to redo this because I was doing that pretty quick. When I get to the top, so I'm going to keep holding these two down, pull that one up, and I'm going to wrap the one balloon around the pole, the end of the balloon, and tie it. Then the other end, I'm just going to do the same. This one I'm going to let out some air. Tie it off. I said, I'm going to be re-showing you this. Okay, then I would bring this one. The top part is not the prettiest, but you'll get your balloons to hide it anyways. And we'll show you what I mean. So this is the top. Which you can see. Yeah, I guess this top part came out a little bit better. And then once you put a quad on the top, maybe two. I left myself very little room. And now you can't really see the top part. Okay. Let me switch to 260s. And I will come back to the 160s. I'm going to use Allison white gold for the bottom. And Sempertex reflex silver and reflex gold. Always give your balloons a stretch. I'll show you the difference of stretched and not stretched. But I feel like only the chrome ones really stretch like this. When I stretch the regular ones, I feel like I'm not even stretching it. And I'm just going to quickly make a quad to put on the bottom. It's about 4.5 inches. Okay, I'm going to add my quad, twist it over, push it down. That's one way you can add a quad. Another way is you can have your two pairs. One will go on this side, the other on this side, and just push it down. And this way works great too. Okay. 5 pumps of air. And I will show you how much is left. I'm going to inflate another silver. Okay. Now this is the reflex gold. And one more reflex gold. Stuck together at the top. Let me grab another. Okay. Now I have my gold, my silver. I'm just going to take this, place it like that. And place it like that. Okay. Now we're going to cross our fingers. That's going to work. So I am going to just switch these two over. I know I could have tied the two different colors together. I just feel like it doesn't work when I do that. Okay, now I'm going to take the gold. One is going to go behind the pole and one is going to go in front. Then with the silver, one is going to go on this side, one is going to go on that side. Now when you get to this gold, you want to follow what it did over here, which it's going to come over this way. And you want to keep a hold of it to make sure it's tight. This one will now go behind the pool. And again, this silver, we're going to bring it over here. This silver is going to go back here. And I don't know if I'm going too quick. So now I'm going to take the gold and I'm going to go back in the front. This gold here is going to go to the back. And are we doing it again? I think we're okay. So the silver, I'm going to bring it back over here. This silver is going to go to the back. I'm just going to keep following the pattern. Bring your silver forward, back, gold forward, back, spiral again. I keep feeling like it's going in a spiral instead of this way. Yeah, it's coming out like a spiral. I'm gonna get it, guys. I'm finally getting it. Alright, I'm just going to tie this gold one right to the stand. And I'm going to take some air out of the back gold one. And I'm just gonna I should have let more air out of that one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one for now. I'm gonna bring the silver up. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring the silver, wrap that around the pole. Tie that. Now I'm going to bring the gold I'm going to tie the silver. I'm going to take some air out just out of the ends. And now the gold, just go like that, wrap it around, tie it with another balloon. No worries, I'm going to do this again. think I finally got it. Ignore the top. We'll add a quad onto the top and you don't see the mess-ups. And I want to show you the difference of the 260s and 160s. So I'm just going to twist that on. Now these pieces, you can either cut them off or you can wrap them in to your quads. I'm going to put one more quad up there. Then I just wanted to show you, you could take those pieces and just wrap them in. Or you can cut them off too. And there we have this one. Okay, I'm gonna put this one with blue, and I'm gonna put this one over the other blue. And I am going to switch these two around so that it's like this. Okay. I find it works when I don't talk. So let me see. She's working. I'm hoping without me talking, you guys are understanding what I'm doing. Because it seems like when I try to explain this, I mess it up. Only this. I don't know why. Now I'm going to tie the white one around the pole. It's tricky just tying one piece, but you'll get it. Okay. Now I'm going to tie I'm going to let some air out of the other white one. just to make it fit better. They come a little bit closer so you guys can see how I'm tying it. So I have this, and I'm wrapping it around the pole, tucking it under, and then pull it. And you could take the two of these and tie them together. I'm going to take the pink I'm going to let some air out of the pink. And I'm just going to tie that onto the stand. Like the top sometimes gets a little messed up. Okay, I'm just going to take some more air out of this one. And tie it, and then tie it onto the stand. Actually, I'm going to wrap it around the stand, and then tie it with one of the other ends. I'm still working on the tying at the top part, but I think it came out all right. Okay. Making sure I'm not messing up. I'm just tying one of the ends onto the pole. The same thing with the other other side. Yeah, I would definitely be charging good for this. I'm going to actually tie these two together. And then tie that around the pole. And then get rid of the ends. Unless you want to wrap them around your quad. And that would be that one. If you do it in just one color. I like it both ways, whether it's one color or two colors. So I'm just going to use one of these stands, and it has two poles on it. So I'm going to take the red, wrap it around there. And I'm going to do the same with the black. Wrap it around this one. Now I want to switch a red and a black over. So we should have that. I am determined that I'm going to get this. We're getting it. This just needs to be a visual. I can't, for whatever reason, I can't describe it as I'm going or I mess it up. I don't know why. Okay, I'm getting to the end, so I'm going to just wrap it around the pole. Tie it. Now I'm going to take the black, I'm going to wrap it around the pole, and then I'm going to tie it to this other black end. And this red, pick it up like that. This red, I'm going to tie it around the pole. some air out of this red one. Tie it. And I'm going to wrap it around the pole and tie it with one of the others. And this is what we have. And there's your red and black one. Let's do callus and mirror pink. This one is Sempertex Reflex Lime Green. And I'll need balloons for the bottom. This is Sempertex Reflex Fuchsia. Now I'm going to add the green. And the pink. And I'm going to switch a green and a pink over. Now I could have made it with a green and a pink and a green and a pink. But for whatever reason it doesn't work for me that way, so I have to do it this way. Okay. Messing up. And whenever you mess up, it starts going like a spiral, which looks cool too, but that's not what I'm going for. I will get it this time again. If you mess up just one spot, it ruins the whole thing. And I've got it. I'm going to take the pink and tie it onto the pole. And take the other pink and I'm going to wrap that And tie that onto the pole as well. So we're left with this. I'm gonna wrap the green end around the pole, tie it. And then this last green, I'm just going to wrap it around the pole and tie it in with one of the other ends. And then you can cut those ends off. And now we have the pink and green. So, a recap. I did this one. I did the gold and silver. These are all with 260s. With the lime green. I love this green. And then with the 160s.